Ron, you've got starters back and guys who played a bit and have been through spring and anything. Is anything cemented yet?
I don't think anything's ever cemented. Certainly, there's people that are in positions because they've done the best up to this point. But at just about all those spots right now, we've got guys pushing them really hard. And if guys don't continue to improve and don't continue to play like they have been, things can change real quick. So, and we talk about it all the time. If you start making too many mistakes or lose focus, it's going to be easy to put somebody else in there.
Well, that's the benefit of having 8 or 9 guys.
No question.
The whole concept of best 5 is probably a little bit obtuse to some people because it doesn't necessarily mean your best tackle stays your best tackle or your best right guard stays your right guard. How much, if you do best 5, how much flipping could you do to be effective, but also to have your best 5 out there?
Well, you got to do enough, and it's hard to be, specific on these things. You got to do enough to get a real good look at them, but you don't want to do so much switching guys' positions that it just blows their mind and they forget how to play the other position. So, you do it here and there just to say, hey, this may happen, and you also do it to prepare for situations throughout the course of the season. If somebody goes down with an injury, who's the next best 5? Is it better to move a guard out to tackle or to move the next tackle? Those are things you got to kind of have in place as you're moving forward, and you can't wait till it happens and think about it.
Is guard tackle or center to guard, is that something you prefer to do within a week and not within a game? You know what I mean?
There's no question that the more time you've got, the better off you are. I view the center and guard thing as a little bit easier. It's easier for a center to bounce to guard because they're used to the same calls, the same techniques. And tackles are usually a little bit different position.
One thing that Dana mentioned about Yadney was the first day in pads, which was the 3rd day of practice, so very early was he said exposed a little bit. As you're watching that, not that it's good to see, but at least you get to see how he reacts and where he goes from there. What do you observe? What have you seen since?
Well, like you said, there's a lot of good teaching things that happen early in spring, especially with young guys. How quick things happen, how they have to see the defense and know what's going to happen because of alignments, things like that. And that's stuff that when it happens, when you're young and you don't have a lot of game experience, it doesn't happen quick enough for you. It kind of starts to register, but it freezes you at times. The good thing is most of the issues that he had those first couple days, he's overcome, and we're moving on to different issues.
Was there an issue in particular?
Just blitz off his side, recognizing who's coming and what our protection calls mean versus each blitz. Every blitz, if it's a different protection, we're blocking it a different way. So just what the calls mean to him and being able to anticipate it and pick it up kind of before it happens rather than after it happens.
Last one. Would it be fair to say or unfair to say that if he can stick a left tackle, that's best for you because you keep Hanky at left guard, you have Bosch as a guy who can go there, and then everybody from center to right is back where they were too, rather than having to juggle things around?
Well, I think anytime you can have a guy take all the reps that he's taking right now at that position or any position, you're a lot better off to be able to keep him there. And again, how that plays out, we'll figure out here in the next couple of weeks. But that would certainly be the hope.